Welcome to Albion War Reports. I am the Shozen one, and I am joined by Robinhoodrs and Bogul. We are currently in Darkbow Snag, as there is a castle under siege. We are currently on Yask of the last season, and he's defending his doors against the mighty hammer and sickle of the Poe Alliance. We'll be watching this for a little while, but we have lots of action scheduled for today. Do you want to go through some of this action we have planned for these guys today, Robin?
Yep, so we have what we watched yesterday, pretty much the EWA boys versus the Shake Alliance. I say EWA, that's Echo of Silence, Last Warn, Blue Army. Who else do we have up there? Oh
Oops.
Boy. Oops, so Money Guild, Oops. There's a couple others up there as well, all versus the Shake boys. It was quite an interesting CVZ yesterday. That territory fight was just phenomenal to watch. Elevate just holding back wave after wave. It was great to see. But at the moment in Darkbow Snag, or Darkbow Snag, should I say?
We can send in a I don't know, recommendation to the devs that they add an extra R in there if you'd like.
I would love that.
Okay, I'll write it down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we have the last season holding the west side of the castle. Sancta Inquisito is having a little bomb squad in the courtyard. Nothing's there though, but they're also holding the eastern side versus Scoia'tael.
Mm-hmm.
And so CIR is just bouncing around between courtyard, west and east little doors. All doors got repaired. Last season we're able to claim the castle for themselves.
Mactapuck in danger here. It's gonna hop out. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the play is, because PoE have 0 hammers on the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the eastern side, I think. Let me check the health. So yeah, 3% on the east little door. Both courtyard doors are there 100%, and so is the west little doors. So the only people doing actual work on this castle at the moment are Scoia'tael. But 32 minutes remaining until the actual timer ticks over, and the points and the energy are rewarded to whoever claims the castle. So the boys are going to be here for a while. They're in it for the long run. But Yas on the western little door, he is getting clumped up. Nice little... I believe that was the Avalonian Hammer clumping them up. Defensive Locust is coming out, though, defending the boys. Nice little leap onto Mactapuck. Only catching a couple. The Wailing Bow comes in over the wall, but it's not going to be enough damage to take anybody out. In the last season are going to back up and just not overextend. They don't need to. Defensive position is king, especially in Darkbow Snag. The one of the only castles that has the little bridges over the water for the little doors, making it very, very difficult for an attacker to actually break down the door and advance inwards. All other castles are open ground, so you can spread out a lot more. It's just this forest castle it's deadly if you're an attacking force, that's for sure. I believe we got a couple other people moving around. I'm going to check, see if anything's kicking off.
Okay, I'm just currently watching Yask and doing a little bit of advertising here. I'm going to pop around and see who else is doing what, but right now I see Mojo just running around with the boys. Derek is still in the hideout. A lot of the Poe guys are outside this castle. All the big names, anyway. So it's going to be interesting. We'll find somebody.
It looks like Last Warn and Blue Army just met up in Braymore Lowland. They are heading towards their objective zones. I believe the 2 main objectives here today are Sandmount Strand and Ascent, being the 2 major zones. I think Zorn, yeah, they would want to take those territories back and start working on some of those Shake hideouts that are getting placed. We shall see, though. Cluster Q's active, or it was. I'm going to check into the next zone. Quite a few different territories under attack today. The outer rim territories up by the purple portals, pretty much all getting launched on.
Yask just died. We're going to need a new tank.
Oh no.
Mactapuck is outside, though. He's come close to dying a couple of times, but seems to be able to get himself right every time.
Yep, I am checking Sandmount Strand. It looks like Roselia Guild are currently holding defensive position in the territory. No enemy blobs showing just yet, but they are gathering on the northeast side of the zone. I believe they're just zoning in now, actually. We might have content here. Depends if the call gets made.
Hop into Loxy.
Loxy?
Not Luxy, Loxew from Squaretel. They're pushing into the courtyard.
Roger. Oh yeah, looks like they have broken in on the eastern side, pushing back Sancta Inquisito onto the second level. Their frontline tanks getting caught off guard. That bow, though, it just does so much work, that Avalonian bow. Looks like they're going to bounce out back into the courtyard. CIR there, ready to give them any backup they need. And it's like they're just going to rotate back around to the east little door. Nice. It looks like it was a little run in, see who they can pick off, and then cause as much damage as they can. Looks like the last season tried pushing out eastwards. Their bomb squad is going to get caught off guard. It's going to be a nice pick here for Scoia'tael if they can find anybody.
Well, they got 2-3 guys they could kill there if they actually focus.
It doesn't look like they're going to get one person at all.
No, they're having a hard time figuring out how CC works here. You'd think after... Oh, how long has Scoia'tael been here?
A long time.
Yeah, they were I fought them in Alpha 2. Oof.
You would have thought they would have known how it all works by now. Sadly not.
The tanks have this skill that usually they can stun people, they can slow people. We call that crowd control. You want to use that and then put your DPS on top of them to kill them. Somebody clip that for Scoia'tael.
What's it called when you do this sort of home-based coaching of your favorite team? Where you're like a
armchair quarterbacking.
Armchair quarterback, yeah.
Or mansplaining, depending on how deep into detail you get.
Yeah, hop on to Mactapuck real quick. He's on the west little door. Last season tried engaging onto him. They're going to lose a couple of tanks, and Mactapuck's going to carry on hammering down that door. 51 health.
A solo dude with a door? Okay, come on, somebody else. Ron Standa, okay.
He does have a soldier helmet to protect him, also the guardian boots, but CIR just broke into the castle.
Oh boy, yeah, they're over the top.
Knife Day, most likely. Yep, Knife Day's in the thick of it at the moment, clearing up the remaining forces. It's like last season, R finally pushed all the way back. The Hammer and Sickle finally making an entrance here. Well done, boys.
You got this.
You breached the bridge. You got to get the door down, though.
They had nice help from Scoia'tael dragging everybody away on the other side. That was the play. It was distraction play. It wasn't to kill anybody. It was to distract.
Yep. It's like the bomb squads are coming in now. They're just going to see what they can pick off in the room. It looks like the return damage is going to be nasty, though, onto CIR. No deaths, though. There was a couple up in the chest room for the last season. CIR, they're fine. They're stabilizing. This is where the bomb squads come into play in a castle. Any range DPS is just going to be king. And just wait for the calls. Everyone's just going to run up into the corner of the wall there and see what they can find. Got to be careful, though.
Some damage being done over the top as well. Is Hammer and Sickle pushing? I'm going to go look over on the other side here. Hop off.
On the eastern side, Scoia'tael are edging up. We have, what's his name? Askel for Sancta Inquisito on the eastern side. Scoia'tael now hammering the east inner door.
Yeah, you have Battis and Agar the Mighty doing some work over here, along with Askel and X Sonar.
Yep. Mactapuck's doing what he can to get that west inner door down as well.
Okay, this does not bode well for the guys in TL.
No, it's
ITLI. Never mind. There's an I at the end of that too. doesn't look good. They're going to probably, I would imagine that they're all going to try to pick a gate and go out it and run and try to save as many of their guys as they can here. If they stay too much longer, they're just going to die.
Yeah, I'm going to guess they're probably going to pick the weaker side. And the weaker side...
East gate now. Skuzkabel is leading the forces.
Their command mammoth logged out.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Skuzkabel. Okay, fully engaging on the eastern side. I didn't notice that Skuz was in the last season. Scoia'tael taking a beating. They do have the command mammoth there. Defenses are down, though, and you see the Avalonian bow just raining damage over the top. Last season, trying to get back in for that door. They have 0 healers here. I don't know why they have 0 healers, but their frontline tanks are just dropping like flies. Oh, their healers were in the Lord room. Okay.
Yeah, that makes... You don't want to leave them there alone like that. That's not the way. Oh, boy. So half the group left out one door. Half the group is now going out the other door. I don't know if that's the... Boy.
This was a solid engagement, though, onto Hammer and Sickle on the western side.
Real
nice good. Back and forth. It seems like Skuzkabel's taken a page out of Blue Army's book. This is how BA used to play castles. When you're in a tight position like this, when you have both sides under attack, you rotate the Hozerg, hitting each side one after another, slowly dwindling down. Then you find your weaker side. For this castle attack, I'm going to say it's going to be Scoia'tael. That is going to be the weaker side, but they got to remember CIR are holding middle to give backup to any side that gets pushed. So it's going to be a tricky one, and we're going to see the engagement. Skuzkabel getting caught off guard. That permafrost was massive, actually. That was a nice play, but the Scoia'tael tanks are getting melted. Skuzkabel zoning on through. He's going to have a check to see what he can do. Is he just bailing on his boys? No. He is. Skuz, come on. You can't just...
Well, he's not the only one. The Mammoth is leaving. Oh, Mammoth is going back. Never mind. This is just a deep push all the way to the final gate here. Are they trying to find the back line? Nope. Excalibur is leaving, as is Kasek. The tanks are leaving. So
yeah. I'm gonna hop back on to Maclepuck.
Far gone. You're probably done here. Now the tanks are mounting up. Lots of death at the eastern gate here still.
Hold on, I'm trying to find us a name. Knife Day, maybe? Knife Day's in the chest room. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
So that was an interesting play. To be honest, they should have just tried to YOLO and wipe out a side. But yeah. Skuzkabel needed to save his ZVZ gear.
Well, I would say at that point, you send your entire team to go out and leave, and as you're exiting, you throw as many CCs at the bridge as you can. Try to save as many of your guys as possible. The wrong way is to stand against the wall and get hammered against the wall while just standing there, like it seems a bunch of guys did on this second door. There's a lot of dead bodies here. A lot of dead bodies. And they keep coming out one at a time. That is not the way you want to try to escape. I've seen it work, but it's not the best tactic you could use in this particular situation.
Definitely not. But it's going to be a win there for the PoE boys.
Yeah, Poe just went in through the Lord room, and now everybody's dead. Just a bunch of dead guys. Yeah, so the first action of the day goes to Poe.
Heavily outnumbered. A couple members of Last Warn dismounted by the door. Salamak going around. Africa now directly on top of the Zerg. It's like they're going to be forced into a fight situation here. Yep. Salamak dismounts, Elevate dismounting, and Last Warn are going to position themselves and see what they can do. A lot of them still mounted. I don't think the call was made yet. The Elevate are ready to rumble. Command Mammoth in play, just knocking back some of the advance. Elevate are in a very nice spot, considering themselves on the southeast door. They're going to put themselves in a very nice choke point.
Well, they're wrapping around now to get Southern Vision here on Last Warn, and using the high ground to their advantage here, as Last Warn has to go and wrap all the way around to get back up to where they are here.
Yeah, but you just saw that Weeping Mine get popped on the road, and look at the return damage to siege foes.
Oh, brutal. Well done, Elevate. Good use of the territory.
Yep, and now we see Blue Army also coming in on the northeast side. Last Warren getting stomped on by Slimak. Comes in with a great engagement, stopping Last Warren in their tracks. But Elevate need to push down southwest. They need to clear off this zone because they're just going to get run over soon. Nice Camland, the front line of Elevate getting caught off guard. Nom Nom goes down. Slimak gets hit by
Frosty's about to go down too. Oh, is he going to survive?
Army, though, getting caught off guard on the eastern side. Where's the damage output by Elevate? It's there, but not as much as was needed to wipe out Blue Army.
No, they did some wiping out there. A lot of those Freemen went down there. It was not just a damage. It was some death, too. But the return fire is real. We see 4 guys from Elevate go down there and a lot of low bars. Oh, they're getting pinched from both sides now. This is... Bye. You guys were on TV.
Way too slow. They needed to force... like a group into each other, right? Last Warren and Blue Army are outside of Alliance, so it would have forced friendly fire. I'm just hop onto King mode. I guess he's at the front, just clearing up the remaining forces. Yeah. So as you can see, now we're in Blue Army's POV. All the Last Warren are indeed red. So Elevate, all they had to do was force BA and Last Warren on top of each other. That's all they had to do. But they just chose to hold this position here at the gate. And they just got wrapped in.
Sorry to interrupt, but if this...
Well, I'm going to guess that they're trying to get it into the territory to hold defensive position. As the territory is getting launched on, do we have anyone actually inside defending? Everything are also here. Yep, we do. We have Shake
is inside, yes.
All right, and here comes the first bomb by the Shake boys onto the front line of everything. Everything just got wiped off the map with that engagement. Well, a couple people did. And here comes the return. Derek with the Soul Scythe. Nice knock up. Defensive Locust being used instantly for the front line of Money Guild and the bombers that were coming in. Great use of defensive and support players there. Adjudicator Armor's going down on the back line, boosting out those heals received. And Reject Party holding the western side. Looks like they're going to break through easily for Money Guild into the territory. Remember, there is no territory defensives here. Only the guards. There's no defensive mage or tower. Galaclap comes out onto the front line of Money Guild. No follow-up damage. Looks like there's going to be a Weeping Mine get placed in. It does get popped. But look at all those defensives that are out there. It's fine. Shaker trying to retreat out of this zone because they are just getting overrun. The GMLS Alliance, just way too many numbers for the Shake boys to handle. And I believe in 40 seconds, this territory is going to get claimed. But look at this clump of jungle getting caught off guard on the retreating side of the territory. That's some free loot bags there from Money Guild. Returning Brimstone tickles Derek, but he's not phased. He's going to carry on running right through.
Strong man.
Strong man. Wild man. Yep, just picking up those loot bags now. Nice little play there by GMLS. Looks like now, like, people are inside their own alliances. Things are going a lot better for this alliance up here in the Northwest.
Glad to see it, too, that people have started to combine their coalitions into true alliances. It's good to see. I approve.
Mm-hmm.